Good morning, everyone. Hello, Kalimera. Kalimera, everyone. It's Monday. Kalimera. Good morning. How you doing? Are you ready? Are you ready for this week? Are you ready for another rumble? Hello, everyone. Good morning. Kalimera. So let's put some music up. We don't go without our music. At the same time, we have the Bitcoin chart on the screen, and after the music that's going to come right now, we're going to talk about what we're expecting. Right, so here's the music coming. There it is. So you can start your day fresh and nice, energetic with some music. Come on, dance. Right, okay, here we are. Right. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go to 12 hours. Let's have a look what's going on. All right. So, Bitcoin still in a downtrend. We haven't changed direction yet. Nope. Right. So, we still bouncing off from 82,378. That was a common ground that we had before, really. I think you do remember that we said that we need to stay above 82,378. Okay, so we had a nice, interesting weekend. Let's have a look. So Friday was pushing, right? Saturday and Sunday it had a maintenance, so to say. That was Saturday, right? That was Friday, push to the upside. Saturday was maintaining, and Sunday we have some volatility going in, right? So that gave some movement to the market. And obviously, Sunday night, just before the Asia Open, price went back where it was on Friday. Okay, we've seen this story many times happening over and over again. It's like a movie, right? Okay, so now the first yellow line that we see here, it's the Monday Open. Okay, so this is like the new week opening, a new day opening. So 82,622. And Asia pushed all the way up to 83,890, and then it started taking profits. It pushed the price down. It pushed one more time. This is the close of Asia right now officially. So my time now 10 past 11. Asia is closed. So that's it. That's the Asia move, right? So we need to see what EU is going to do and what later is going to happen. You know, when we have the US Open. Okay, now this morning we had a very interesting site. Okay, I posted on Discord, and that was, which is not here anymore, but let me go to the screens. That was T3. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. Right, let me go down to 22 minutes. It's not there anymore. It's not visible. But what happened? Okay, I'm going to zoom out. I marked it, okay, and it pushed all the way up to 242. Obviously, to jump like T3 to jump immediately on 8 o'clock in the morning, like a couple hours ago, all the way up to 242 with a second candle, and it took 45 minutes to an hour to correct this mistake. Obviously, they're going to come up and say that was a correct, mistake. So why that happened? Well, I believe there's a new interest in the market. That's what I believe. Anyway, the market on T3 went skyrocketing, and at the same time, dominance was dropping. Okay, and dominance dropped all the way down to zero. Literally zero. I mean, I was zooming out and I couldn't believe it. I had a huge candle all the way down to zero down here. Right, so I had a huge candle like this, from here all the way down to zero. There, it was like this, right? So you had two charts. T1 did not print such a candle. It was only T3 and Bitcoin dominance, opposite directions. Okay, so I said, okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting. That's what we want. We want dominance to drop. Anyway. Now that we're here in the dominance, we're still inside the range. Let me go to the 19 minutes. We are here inside the range. We would like to see to lose that 50%, right, and go down. This is when you're gonna have the, let's say, alt season picking up. We're not in the alt season for sure, but just to say that we're picking up the alt season. Okay, so far we've got all these low highs, and I would like to see more of it, and I bet you too. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin. So also another thing that I want to check out is the, let's go to, have I lost it? No, it's somewhere here. I'll find it, don't worry. So let me load another template. Right, and let's load a YouTube template. Let's bring that baby up here. It's the CME, right? So technically I'm still, have this question here. Are we going to close the CME with a body close, but on a daily? Okay, so I would like to still, I'm still waiting for that. I'm not saying I'm not convinced, but what I'm saying is that I would like to see a body close. Okay, I can do this purple if you like. So let's do this nice and purple. So I would like to see, well, no, not bright. I'd like to see a purple body close below the CME. That's what I will wish to see. Okay, doesn't sound very optimistic. I know a lot of people say you're going to be upset. Why do you want to see Bitcoin go lower? Well, it's not technically me seeing Bitcoin going lower. Anyway, Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Duh. Okay, so I'm not giving you now the bad news. It's been going on for some time now. Okay, it's been going on since February. So the reason is that we never had gaps without body close. Okay, so this is something like new. So I feel it's like kind of premature. Okay, that push to the upside is kind of premature unless we see Bitcoin claiming levels. Okay, let me take that back. I need to have a marker. So unless unless we need to see, unless we don't see this. Oh, I'm losing my English here, sorry. It's because all of you speak in Greek. I see all these messages and like you almost speak in Greek. So I'm losing it. Right, that's good. Kalimera everyone. So I would like to see a close under the CME, and then I would like to see Bitcoin start turning around. Okay, now because we're going to have this FOMC meeting on the 19th. Okay, so that's 2 days away from us. So maybe we're going to see some kind of volatility that we may see a close. We may. Okay. Yeah, come on guys, the Greek session was earlier. Yeah, it's alright, it's fine. All good. You've done nothing wrong. It's only me. Right, so guys. So yeah, I expect to see a body close below the CME. I would like to see this to get this clear out of the way. Okay, this is kind of unfinished business. I still see it that way. That's why I didn't put let's say a red cross on it. I'm not ignoring it, but also I'm not giving you the full 100% green light to go. Okay, so yep. So let's see what's going to happen if we're going to see any candles lower. Okay, but if Bitcoin is kind of looking a little bit weak. Okay, it's going lower anyway, so all the highs are getting lower. So let's see, maybe a close and then start breaking structure, to break this structure and then target that structure. Okay, so here we are. So Asia, as a Monday open, so to say, so far, okay, did not manage to break previous structures. Okay, never mind going all the way up there, we haven't broken that weekend high. Okay, so technically you need, if we want to go on a higher levels, we need to see Bitcoin going above 85,723. Okay, so it has to break all this structure. Okay, continue with these higher lows, but we need to see higher highs as well and start breaking structures, serious structures. Okay, so not all bullish and not all bearish. Okay, we know that we heading towards volatility, so just be careful. Okay, overall you know, if it's going to do very quick move to the downside, okay, down to this areas down here, this is where the CME is. So if we're going to reach these areas, okay, I would like to see again start claiming 79 and then 82 and go to the upside. If it's going to be strong enough from this week before going all the way down to the CME, then we would like to see start claiming levels from where we are now. Okay, two possibilities. Right, okay, so that is a little bit about Bitcoin. This is a little bit about, you know, the CME. Let me see, I think I saved the pictures. Let me grab it for you. So that's the one. You had a huge candle all the way down here. Okay, that was a huge candle all the way down. That is Bitcoin dominance. And T3, we had a huge candle all the way up to 2.68 trillion. Okay, that's what happened earlier. So I screenshotted before they're going to remove it. Right, let's see some of your messages before we go to the websites and, you know, bring some new information and see what do we have here. Let's bring all this up here. Fear and greed index 32. So, kalimera. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, welcome. So, let me start with the messages. Stefan was the first one to post it. Good morning. All nice and good. Stelios is here. Osiris is here. Boriana is here. Good morning, Boriana. Kalimera. Goldie Crypto is here as well. Good morning. I see you. Bassman. Good morning, Kalimera. Kalimera, everyone. Tom is here. Good morning. Kalimera. Good. I hope you're all doing well. Good morning. So there you have it. Good morning, Thaddeus and the fellow agents. Good morning, agents. Good morning. Kalimera, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. And obviously we got Satoshi Star, our lovely moderator. Good morning. Kalimera, everyone. Right. Weave and Popcat. We're going to have a look at those ones a little bit later. Did you all charge batteries? Are we all fully charged? Are we? I hope so. We're going to have a heavy week ahead of us. Right, fear. It's better than yesterday. Right, and it's looking better than last week. So, let's have a look on the trading clocks. Right, so here we are. We got Asia closed officially. Now we got European session is open. We've got London, Zurich, Frankfurt, and everyone. And we're going towards the the time that around after 3:30 our local time, which is going to be 1:30 GMT time. Then we're going to have the overlapping trades. Okay, so we're going to have EU and US. This is where things are going to start being interesting. Okay, so let's go to the calendar. Let's have a look very quickly to the calendar. Monday today, we got core retail sales on a monthly basis. Okay, that's going to happen 2:30 my local time, an hour before the US Open. Okay, and Wednesday we need to be careful. We've got the fund rates, the economic projections, the FOMC statement, and press conference. Okay, so this is going to be exciting week. Let's have a look on the bottom bubbles. Are they going to be green or are they going to be red? Well, it's like we've got a very strong move to the cake. Stallions must be very happy about this. And Boriana, right? We've got BNB, we've got Theta, we've got CRO, ARB, Aptos, Mint, OM, OKB. All of them are nice and green. And we've got a few red ones like Cash is still red. Phantom was still a bit red. It was moving, last week quite strongly. So now it's doing a bit of retracement. nothing to worry about. Tau -4, Ondo -1, Move -5 almost, right? So it's a mixture. Some move, some doing retracements. Let's have a look on the crypto bubbles. What do they say? They still talk about Vana 20% up, Teams 10.8, Auction 9.1, R. We got AR at 4.4, Safe 3.5. We got Not -11.6, AI 16Z. We got -10. AI OZ is -7. Yeah, the AI is not doing very well right now. Virtual -5.1, Prime -4, Super -3.9. Okay, so it's a mixture. Are we anywhere near alt season? No, but things are looking promising. Why? Because we're moving away very quickly from under the 25 zone. So we're moving away from the Bitcoin season, and let's hope so the next few days and weeks that we're going to see price movements moving away from the Bitcoin season past the 50 and go higher towards the altcoin season. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Let me refresh this page and let's see the daily trading coins. Now, CoinGecko reports about Bira, BNB, Cake, ETH, Hype, Jupiter, Mantra, OM, Ondo, Pepe, Pi, Sonic, Solana, and XRP. Okay, now CoinMarketCap talks about Auction, Bitcoin, okay, Doge, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Solana, Vana, XRP. For the time being, daily top winner right now is Avendis AI, so it's like double AI. Okay, the last week it done 155% to the upside, and the last 24 hours 38%, so almost 39% to the upside. Okay, now high trading volume is Auction, Beta, Cake, Drift, Shell, Vana, and RUP BNB. Okay, no trading the last 30 days. We don't have any tokens that are trading for the last 30 days. However, pay attention to those that they have high trading volume. Now let's go to the stochastic RSI. Let's print up the 12 hours. Look at that, nice and lovely. The last 12 hours, look what the stochastic RSI is printing. Cake all the way up to overboard. Okay, be careful, it's not over yet, but just be careful. Kava, Layer, BNB, Drift, okay, Y, all of them are going to the sky. Okay, let's spread them out a little bit. BNB is on the move, Pepper is on the move, a little bit of H bar is on the move. Who are you? Bong is on the move, Popcat is on the move, Cake obviously, Jupiter, ALCH, who else? Vana is on the move to the upside, Melania has a good strong move, Sand, Teams, I'm looking for the strong move like TST here, DF over here. Okay, Theta is on the move, Drift is on the move. Look at this big, Sonic is on the move. Which Sonic that is? So let's hope so. It's the Phantom one. Bake, okay, AGLD, the Baby Doge, all of them are on the move. Okay, that is on the last 12 hours. Let's go back to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, which is more relevant to you right now as we speak, you need to be careful for those that are already overbought. Okay, they're still pushing. Bake is 100 over there on the 1 hour, 79.98. So it's really pushing. I'm not saying for you to take profits, but I'm telling you, just be careful with it. When you see a cross down on its own stochastic RSI, make sure you take profits. Okay, now CoinGlass, let me refresh that page. Open interest, it was 90 million, it still is 91.14 billion to the downside, minus -2. Liquidations, obviously, if the price is moving lower, obviously you're going to get liquidated on the longs. Okay, so we've got 269 million. It's not a very upsetting number. We've seen worse than that. Average RSI 55.64. Altcoin season neutral 27. Let's go down and have a look on the last 24 hours. Who is performing very well? Mavia is performing very well, 327%. On the last 24 hours. BNX, BMT, Cake, you've got another bag here, you've got Cake, Bag, Vana, L3, DF, all of them are on the move, okay, on the last 24 hours. Go down to 30 minutes and see any token that is doing more than 5%. Anything that moves more than 5% on the 30 minute is very strong moves. So there you have it. You've got Alpaca, TWT, THE, Broccoli, Mavia, Bake, Cake. Okay, strong movements there. The rest of the tokens like BNX, LAI, SCA, Teams, they're doing a retracement. Okay, ARC is pushing to the down. Okay, fine. But look at that, how much money he's got as a volume, right? 600 million. There's a lot of push going on there. Right. Okay, Bitcoin liquidations. Let's have a look what's going on. Let's update the price and see. We've got loads of strong selling going on here on the high leverage, and also we still have strong on the longs, especially down here on 81.5, almost 82 area. We've got some strong buyers there, high leverage buyers. Okay, it's quite in the middle. When price is going to move further up or further down, you know what's going to happen. People will get liquidated. Right, now we got EU open. Okay, things are pushing to the upside. This is the Monday open. This is the highest of the Asia. The highest level was 83,890. We just need a little bit more to see what's going to happen. Are they going to continue? Do we find a strong support here? We're going to continue to the upside. Let's see. We don't know. Okay. Right. Let's have a look a little bit on Ethereum. Ethereum is finding a good strong support at 1,877. Okay. So let me go back to 12 hours. There you have it. We're going sideways for Ethereum. Okay. The question is, are we going to hold here as a support? Because last week we were watching that if Ethereum wanted to go higher, it needed to break these levels, okay, which is 2,237. That did not happen. If we want to continue to the downside, it only had to break the 1,991, and this is what exactly it did. So it came back here, and now it's finding in support on 1,877. Okay. And maybe this is a way it's going to turn around. Maybe, I don't know. Ethereum has to print a nice candle to the upside. It's not down to me. It's Ethereum has to move. Okay. Now, if we go to the strongest pair, which is Ethereum Bitcoin, we'll still see another sideways action. This is where we are now, and this is what we see. So technically, no one is overperforming no one. Okay. So let me do this as a range. There it is. Okay, so that range is done. It's gone. It's finished. So we are below a support. Okay, and we see another range. And the question is, are we going to see, this chart printing an upward trend? And that will tell us that Ethereum is overperforming Bitcoin. So far, that's not the case. Okay, Bitcoin is dominant. Right, Popcat. Let's have a look on Popcat. We found a support level. We needed to break structure here. Okay, so I was monitoring that on the weekend. That was a sign that it wanted to push to the upside. It got down, humbled down, then it broke the structure. And the question was, are we going to bounce from this structure? Like, are we going to respect these levels? And so far, it's looking that it's respecting these levels. The next question is, are we going to continue to the upside, claiming 22 and go upwards? Okay. So far, even on the 3 hours, okay, we broke the last high. Now we need to continue to the same side. We need to continue see an upwards. So that was resistance. Okay, resistance, support, retest of the support, and now we just need to continue, keep on breaking these levels and trying to claim 0.22. And the other token that you mentioned was WEEF. So let's go to WEEF. Let's have a look on WEEF, what WEEF is doing. Woof woof, dog with a hat. Let's have a look. So we're going back to the Animal Kingdom meme coins. Let's have a look. Are we moving? Well, this is a 3-hour time frame. It's quite a heavy time frame. So we see that we found a good support here, and we flipped that level as well. Okay, so that was resistance, resistance, resistance. That was a small deviation, a question. Here's support. Now it needs to break structure to continue to the upside. Okay, maybe this is an early sign of reversal. Okay, if I zoom out a little bit, you can understand this is very early stages, right? We are really at the very beginning if we want to turn around from here. Okay, just be patient and go level by level, and let's hope so that in general we're going to see better days. Okay, never mind that I'm waiting for the CME to be fully gapped. That is a thought that so far we haven't seen CME gaps filled only with wicks. We usually see them with bodies. Okay, that is an observation. So I just keep that as a question into my brain and said, hey, are we going to see a body this time or maybe later? We haven't seen a body close, but that doesn't mean that the market's going to crash and go further down. We just need to wait. Okay. Now, is this going to be the beginning of a turnaround? Hopefully, why not? We need to see better days, right? We know that the bull market's not over. We know that it needed a correction. It needed to shake out a lot of things. So you just need to go, step by step, okay, level by level. That's all you need. That's why we break things down to levels, because you need to see, what are you going to do? You cannot predict the future. You cannot see what's going to happen in 1 week, in 1 month. So you need to go level by level. Right, that's the best way that I found to manage the trades. Okay. Roughly that's it. The Monday range that the CIA knows and talk about, we haven't formed yet the Monday, so you need to wait for that one. Okay, it's only Monday now, so you need to come back on Tuesday. What you can do today, you can update. Okay, you can update the previous week ranges. That's the one that you can update right now. Okay, because you form a new week. Monday is in, so now you can fix the levels of the previous week. Okay. Right. Okay. Any other tokens before I close and my alarm goes off? No, you didn't hear me say pie. I don't open the pie charts. Yep. Cake rolling over. Let's have a look on the cake. What cake is doing? Interesting. Okay, this is at 4 hours. Okay, let's break this down. Very quickly. Okay, I'm going to take a very strong impulse that he had here. So that was the downtrend, that was the push. So we've got a lower levels and higher levels. So we can break this down and see what we can get out of it. So there it is. Break these down to 4s. Expand that a little bit. There we are. Go down to 12 hours. These are very strong levels. Gonna make it a bit stronger. And then can break these two zones. So let me fix the numbers. 31421, and the other one has to be 10456. There we are. And let's remove the green, overlapping green and red and green. There we have it. Make them dashed lines, let you know. So let me do 8 lines on this one. That will help. So let's do 8 lines. Remove the. There we are. There you have it. So you're approaching a resistance zone, which is $2.61, and also you need to watch out here all these big wicks. Okay, so you know you have a resistance up here. Okay, so if someone wants to take some profits, why not? You have very strong wicks here, so it's a rejection area. The $2.61. There's a big strong rejection here. So watch out what you're going to do here. I'm not going to say take completely profits. You know, this is a big momentum candle, very strong, very aggressive. Remember, what goes fast up comes down fast, so just be careful, take some profits, and then if it wants to continue, you just need to reclaim $2.61 and go higher. Okay, this is cake for you. Nice and easy. You got the numbers there. There you have it. You've seen me how you do it, how I do it, then you can do it. Right. It is very strong. It's very aggressive. It may go all the way up to $3, up to there. This is a previous high. So yeah, I mean, if cake wants to go, let's say, turn around and start breaking structures, yes, obviously it's gonna take that out. But you know, in the meanwhile, you know, you just need to go level by level. So you got 261, 288, and 314. Okay. I'm not saying for you to get out now. I'm not saying for you to exit. All I'm saying is that you need to be careful because that was a strong rejection. So you need to see what's going to happen now. Okay. You know, you did have this nice big push in the past as well, and you can see that it came back almost to the same level where it started. Okay, so another push to the upside. I'm not saying that it's not strong enough to break the previous highs. Obviously, I'm not saying that, but cake is on a down move, right? So this is a high, this is a low high. So how far will it go? I don't know. Maybe it's going to stop here, maybe it's going to stop here, or maybe it's going to break and turn around. Okay. So all I'm saying is, if you want, you can take a partial profit on $2.61. Okay, let's have a look on the daily. Okay, there is some movement to the upside. 12 hours, RSI is still picking up. Stochastic RSI, it had a cross down, a correction. Now it's pushing for another push to the upside. Well, let's see what's going to happen later. Okay, it's a very big strong momentum, you know, very big move. I mean, this is not a warning about the people that are already in. It's a bit more warning that the people that they want to jump in right now, don't try to chase it. Wait for a correction. Okay, if it wants to continue, it will continue, but wait for the correction. Okay, good. Right, okay, this is about cake. What about Sonic? It was pushing, you know, on the Saturday it was pushing, then Sunday it came back and found support on 0.49, and we need to see what's going to happen now. It's doing a little bit accumulation. Let's see, you know, it broke the structure. Okay, it broke all that structure here, it's gone. That was the last high, it came down, it's giving you a lower low, and you need to see what's going to happen. You know, is it going to come up here, found a bounce on 0.52, will it reject the 52, or is it going to reclaim it? Okay, you need to be a little bit cautious with Phantom. Take things, you know, step by step. Maybe it wants to accumulate a little bit and then continue a bit later, but in general you can see that overall we see a nice push to the upside. Okay, on the bigger picture, yes, we're still in a downtrend. Okay, but you cannot always you know, think about, oh, we're downside, this is going lower and lower. I'm not saying that you can't be positive, you can't think about things turning around. You just need to get a very strong conviction. You need to have a strong, you know, signals that the price is turning around. So you need to break levels and reclaim levels. That's all you need. So Phantom reclaimed 0.45. It tried to claim 0.52. It did not manage it. It came back. Maybe it's going to find some strength, you know, be accumulated, and then it's going to try it later. Otherwise, if not, then it's going to come back. Okay, it's simple as that. And that's why we've got the levels there to guide us and give us a little bit of help. Okay, right. I mean, that's it for us today. You know, it's Monday. Okay, don't rush into things. It's Monday. Here's the ranges that we do on the CIA. Monday is not yet formed, so the only thing that we marked is the Monday open. That's it. Okay. As for you know, as for the rest of the day, you just need to go level by level. Okay, just need to go level by level, and we're gonna do just fine. Okay. Is Europe gonna be strong enough to break above the Asia high? Okay, this is the highest of Asia. That's the opening of Asia. Is EU gonna break and give us a high? Is US is gonna come in and give us a high? We'll see. Okay, it's still early, it's still morning, it's Monday, we've got plenty of time. Any tokens that you're gonna look out for, just go level by level, break the levels, you know, break all the chart with levels, and you're gonna be just fine. And remember, the 25% are more significant. Okay, pay attention to the 25, the 4 zones. Right, okay guys, that's it for today. Not a lot. Okay, just to say hi, just to say hello, just to put some lines on the charts, and then you can carry on doing your own TA. Okay, don't rely on me, you need to do your own thing. Okay, right, okay guys, thank you very much for today. I shall see you very soon, and have a nice day, safe trading, and I'll see you tomorrow.